All right, you are go. We see the Earth.
So we're talking with my friend Daniel here that I met in Nicaragua, who really inspired me to make some big changes in my life. So I'm really stoked to know him, and I just want to ask Daniel what does it mean to be stoked?
Well, to me, what it means to be stoked is to live life without any boundaries, to kind of see life in a different light, to see it in a different perspective, instead of always being, of limitations and what you can do and things like that. For me, being stoked, it means looking at the things that are impossible and things that are really hard to get. And for me to do that. So for me, being stoked is living life to really the fullest, to the fullest that you possibly can. So, it's like I said, it's without any limitations. So I'm stoked.
and what are you stoked about right now?
Well, I have so many things to be stoked about. Right now, the most obvious things that I'm working on a project called notabout.org. And it's about that, selling T-shirts. For every T-shirt we sell, it's not about the shirt. For every T-shirt that we sell, we give a chicken to somebody in a very rural and underprivileged areas to feed the families for not just a day, but for years, and create a sustainable environment. Not only with chickens, but with cows and goats and vegetables and fruits and all kinds of stuff. So I'm so stoked to be able to be a part of doing something like that is so beyond me and it's so beyond anything that I could have ever done. So I'm so stoked about having, like I said, no limitations. I'm so stoked about that. So.
And what gave you the idea about, how did you come up with the idea it's not about?
Not about, actually came out, my friend and I it all came out to start with a faith experiment. The faith experiment was based on doing things radically for God, doing things, a lot of people live their life, based on rules and regulations, and the Bible talks about look, do crazy things because you can. So, the faith experiment started about doing radical things, and then so we were doing radical things, and then I came to be evolving, and I was talking to a friend about this project, about going overseas and doing some really radical things with chickens and goats and all these different things. And then he said, you know what, you keep saying it's not about the shirt. He keeps saying it's not about the shirt, because we're talking about selling the shirt, and I was like, but it's not about the shirt, it's about the chicken. So my friend just said, it would be really cool to have a shirt that says, not about the shirt, and then that's what you sell. And we thought, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So, and then we came after a while, and we thought, well, notabouttheshirt.com or not about the shirt or whatever seems really long. So we thought, well, how about notabout.org? So we came up with notabout.org, and that's how this whole thing got started. And that's why now you see Not About, and then that's what this whole thing is about. So it's not about the shirt. So I'm really stoked about all of this stuff.
Who's your friend who gave you the idea? Because it would be nice to give him a little stokage too.
Oh, my friend is Jason. He's actually my softball buddy. He's in my softball team. So he's the one that gave me that idea about the actual shirt design itself. So he actually designed the shirt himself.
Oh, awesome.
So he was the one that came up with the actual shirt. Let me put it in here so you can see it. So it's not about the shirt.
Awesome. I mean, it could be, it's not about anything. Right now, it's not about the shirt.
It's not about anything. It really isn't. It's about really creating sustainable environments for people, for the most needed people. In Guatemala, there's a lot of people in Guatemala that are really suffering from malnutrition and food and starvation and everything else. And there's really no need. Yes, they don't have money, but they have plenty of land. They have plenty of natural nature outside, and I believe that we can create, a really cool, sustainable environment. That it's not based on money, but it's based on what they can do. So I'm stoked about that. I'm so stoked to be able to be a part of something so massive and so large like that. It's unbelievable.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, man. I'm stoked for you, and I'm stoked for the project.